Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our very first Halo Wars 2 show match. Rockgeneration is spawning in the blue color and will be playing UNSC the whole time, starting off with Anders.
And on the other side, we have Almirante and the red going to be banished every time as well, countering the UNSC. He's going Pavium game 1.
That's right. Now, this is a promo show match by us, but in fact, you are able to commission your own via our store. That's ! store for the Twitch chat, and it's in the description for the YouTube gamers. Also, if you're a tier 4 website subscriber or above, you can also tell us what to do with our promo show matches that we host ourselves. So there's that. Yeah, huge shout out as usual to our website subscribers who keep us going and make us able to do what we do over here. Anyways, Ami with the quick double extractor kaboom. That's pretty standard. And along with the mini base steel, it's starting to look pretty good for him map control wise. Gonna be some
definitely.
big
He went for both minis just to make sure he secured one. He did get the one on the back, like you said, going double gen. But Rock has to deal with this mini. He doesn't want it behind, so he had to go Barracks 5th. So he's gonna be pumping units on the map. He does have an armory on the mini on the other side, so he's gonna have a lot of units here. Almirante with burnout should be able to keep up with the unit count despite the fact going double gen. So we'll see how that goes. He did get both minis, so 3-1 to get started with the minis.
Hey, those Hellbringers are going across the map, and probably along with the Spartan. Maybe Rockgeneration is just looking to do damage and allowing Ami to keep that mini base in the back. It's only a Harvester on it after all. Hey, Liam starting off the stream strong with a gift of 5 subs. Thank you so much, Liam.
Thank you, Liam.
Hope you're gonna have a good time with this. Yeah, Rock only on UNSC is actually, I think, a very interesting thing because it's really what makes him shine, to be honest. Not that he can't play Banished to the highest skill level, but Rock's UNSC is just a tier above everyone else's, in my personal opinion. Maybe someone will prove me wrong.
It's also interesting the fact that, generally speaking, Banished is stronger than UNSC in most cases. I mean, UNSC has some good matchups for sure. Yeah. Cutter strong, Forge strong, but generally, Banished is better. So we'll see how deep he can go with his UNSC picks. I know he's been talking about Johnson a lot lately, so
yes,
should be interesting.
Yeah, after he won the Sentinels League, he actually directly told us that people severely underrate Johnson. So we're supposed to probably see some of that. Now here's the Hellbringers and the Spartan. That's gonna get rid of the defensive raid camp, no doubt. But Pavium's coming out. He's gonna help heal all of these buildings. The mines should take care of the grunts. Good start there. But there's still a chopper. Oh, last mine. Nice.
There's only 2 flamers here in the back, so it's not a huge amount. Having that garrison's gonna help slow down that Spartan too, along with any other reinforcements. Losing the raid camp's obviously not good, but he did get 1 suicide grunt out, so that'll mostly kill 1 flamer. The hero and the grunts will clean it up after that. He does have grunt mine.
Yeah, they do some non-completely negligible damage. You still need a lot of grunts to help against Hellbringers, of course, but yeah, this looks like it's okay for now. He has held, and Rockgen will probably just have to take power nodes and clean up that back mini after all. Going for a 2nd gen now.
He does take map control. 3 nodes, actually only 1 at the moment. Gonna be 2. He has units on the 3rd. He's taking supplies instead in the middle. But because Almi had double gen so early, despite having his hero and upgraded, he's only 50 power away from Tech 2, so this didn't really slow him down that much at all. He's actually queued it up already.
Heard burnout is pretty good or something.
Yeah, right. He's keeping the War Council too already. He didn't sell it like usually you would immediately. It's so close to Tech 2. He's gonna have a Tech 2 hero, which is very strong. Tech 1 Pav, not that great. Tech 2 Pav, double health bar. That Y ability is insane damage, especially early on. Both players taking their expos relatively the same time.
Now, of course, there's things that could play into Rock's hands as time goes. For example, the Retriever Sentinel timing can be really strong. Then his drop turret and Spartan stun combo against the hero is absolutely devastating. Look at that damage. You have no mobility on this. So that hero is just gonna go down.
Yeah, I don't like that Rain of Fire. He could have hit the Flamers instead of just trying to hit the drop turret and the Spartan. Spartan walked out of it. He didn't really need to take this engagement because he was going, like I said, he's going Tech 2. He could have just gotten his hero Tech 2 as well, but now he's got to rebuild it, and that basically going to take some damage. Going Marauder before going Ranger, so unlikely that this base is going to survive without that hero to heal it.
No, Javium's coming back, but he's far away. It's gonna take a long time to waddle over here. Hellbringers and the Spartan are more than enough to get rid of this expo.
Maybe if that
he's upgrading.
Maybe if that pad was a barracks or a raid camp on that expo, I think he could have pumped a couple Suis out, slowed the damage down. But he went Harvester, and then he immediately sold it. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, I could have
lose the expo, but he has
more sec.
Pumping Marauder Ranger, so he's gonna have a lot of counters to this little ball of units. But this is pretty much just slowing down at the moment. Rock is getting Tech 2 in 10 seconds. He'll be able to get Rocket for that Spartan.
Probably one of the best uses of the Spartan right now would be, while the Ranger count is low, to go for some Marauder hijacks. Jumping from Marauder to Marauder, you can definitely make a lot of value happen. But for UNSC, the most important thing I'd like to see at this point is turrets. It's extremely hard to push into UNSC turrets, as we all know.
Unless you have a Lich.
Unless you have a
Lich. You
Lich.
can push into them. And you eventually can push into them if you need to. Use that way.
Yeah, we're actually not too far away from that. It comes around 10 minutes. We've got a bit of a push situation coming in. Pavium is tier 2, so he's got the advanced designator. But there is one UNSC turret already, second one coming up and finishing.
We'll finish before it gets killed, but half damage done to it.
Yeah, the watchtower soaking a little bit of shots, but actually it's the supply pad that's getting targeted. That's just AoE. I'm trying to get back.
Naomi needs to be careful a little bit because we always talk about his turret situation and not building them quick enough. You can't afford to do that against Anders here. If you don't build a shield and some turrets, you'll just lose your base in an instant with that Retriever coming down, especially on Rift where you can get into that mountain section behind the base. So, something to think about for Almi. He needs to get that done soon.
Yeah, agreed. Rock already on 3 generators. He's, for now, pumping units, but as he's approaching that 1000 power mark, I think he's gonna think about saving very, very soon. Just trying to take care of the mini base, and there's a bunch of supply pads left to upgrade still. So maybe he'll do that. We've got Douglas upgraded with the rocket launcher. Should be able to hold his own against Pavium for the most part, but probably will need a mine combo at this point to make it. Ooh, there's the nerf beam. Jumps the other way. But anyway, there's enough Warthogs now to push this guy down the other direction.
There is Rain of Fire here, if he needs it. He doesn't have the Y ability anymore to slow the units down.
Yeah, that will take a second.
You might have missed it, but Almi tried to send a Locust to the right-hand side mini and ran into 2 mines immediately. It died.
Oh, I did miss that. I'm sorry.
I caught it last second after the thing was being blown up.
I know that sound.
But here's that Retriever.
We've got a gift sub from Venoms. Excuse me, that's not... That's a Yodesta sub. What the hell? From Venoms.
Gifted it too. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now this Expo is in danger, but it's about to get upgraded in 2 seconds before it takes too much damage, if any at all.
Oof. Yeah, that would have been
one
rough.
Reaver here. Can't afford to lose that.
Yikes.
And he does.
Yeah, that's the thing. This big boom from the nose of the Retriever, that thing does so much damage. Not to be confused with normal beams. And these lone reavers are not gonna have a great time.
He does kill the Douglas out front, so that's one kill good in his favor. And Retriever is just doing a lot of damage on its own, but so far no base is damaged yet. That's one pad, but with the Pavium here, it's gonna be hard to kill the base. Got Retriever, or Reavers and Grunts, so
Yeah, damage
Retriever
is
about
starting
three-quarter health.
It's starting to add up. I like the choice to go to the high ground, but there's still a sensor tower, so that Pavium won't be completely impotent.
Use that long-term heal to make sure his Pavium doesn't take too much damage. Warthog's gonna get taken out here as these are hunters.
Yeah, but Rock has done a good job taking control of the mini bases with the hogs.
Yeah, he snuck in some Warthogs behind the main too. Having only one turret, no shield, they will lose some pads here. Turrets will eventually take out the Warthogs, but it's going to take a little while.
Yeah, not before they take down some harvesters themselves, which is really interesting. So, got the Reaver scouting and the Lich is getting called in, but there's already turret upgrades happening. The Douglas is here. So together they should be able to tank most of this, along with more watchtowers coming up. Oh, we got Sentinel Beacon and Kodiaks. That's also going to help.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get a Nightingale on this base soon, the Expo is getting hit the main.
Oh yeah.
This is the one problem with him using the Enduring Will on the base earlier. It did actually save the Expo, but he can't use it on this Lich that he might need.
Oh, the base is already so close to getting killed, but the Lich is dropping in health rapidly now, targeting the Spartan over the base itself. And the Wolverine is also doing a little bit of tanking. I think the Lich will go down. Oh, Rain of Fire!
It's gonna Rain of Fire. The Lich didn't go down
oh my
quite
god.
fast enough, and it does get killed. As a huge pickoff for Almi. Definitely didn't have it without that Rain of Fire. Decided to throw it in last second. Had the Lich was on the far side away from the base, so it wasn't taking so much fire when it had black bar health. Just enough damage in it.
Good news for Rock, though, is that another base is already in progress of coming up, and he has been able to actually destroy all the buildings that Ami has been making. So they're actually not in that different of a position, but still, Ami needed that kill very badly.
Oh yeah.
Spartan doing a great job picking off another Reaver. Wow, that's...
Oh yeah, it's coming from every angle, though. It's just making this very hard for Almi at the moment.
Yeah, now the Kodiak aiding as well.
There he goes.
Ami did his best
Despite
with that
losing
one.
his Expo. I was gonna say, despite losing his Expo, Rock was pumping Kodiaks from the side mini he couldn't kill earlier. I think killing that Locust with the mines actually probably turned this game on its head. If that mini wasn't there, there weren't reinforcements to push.
Yeah, I think so. In the blue color, we have got Rockgeneration. He's insano.
Insano. And in the red side, we have Almirante. He is Kinsano. Wait, I'm wrong. Almirante is Yap Yap. You got Kinsano on my mind, so I was like, but you didn't say it right, so it threw my brain off. We have Yap Yap for Almirante.
It didn't work. Anyway, we've got the double mini picked up quickly. Olvadi with the raid, thank you. That's our first ever Halo Wars 2 Showmatch you guys are joining. Hope it's gonna be fun. Rock is only allowed to play UNSC. Ami only allowed to play Banished. Yeah, it's Yap Yap. Funny to see Kinsano. That's like the last leader I would have expected, but given that there's no fear of facing a Forge, it's probably a really good pick. Kinda like it.
Yeah, and on this map specifically too, I think you're gonna look at options for which leaders have better chance on lower maps, smaller maps, and then those on bigger maps. I think Kinsano plays well here. Again, like you said, if it was against Forge, it'd be insanely difficult, which is why you don't see it very often. It is a common Forge map as it is. But guaranteed not to play Forge, so you are dead on with that.
And you know one more thing that's very interesting about UNSC versus Banished every single time? No one can complain about vultures. You have shields, you have cloak, you'll be fine.
Yeah, true. Very true. The minis went split 3-3, so there wasn't a very big mini pick-off at early game from Almi with the cannon fodder.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. We got a bunch of choppers coming in. It's the usual early Yap mix with heavy grunts, with grunt riders. All that Almi wants is just take away one mini base at a time. See if that's actually possible. Rockgen not really pumping early units yet, but okay, we got Redline Jackrabbits. That's gonna be the strat.
Redline Jackrabbits, yeah, as I would say. But I don't know if he's gonna be in time to save that double mini. That's a pretty big pick-off there for Almi to get this early.
Yeah, that's like not possible to save. It's just those two choppers are guarding this so hard.
And then you look at the two mines in the choke point leading
yeah.
up to it.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that.
Doesn't have support drone yet, so he can't see the mines. He is upgrading it. Oh no, he canceled it, so he's not gonna get support drone.
Wait, what?
He needs to upgrade his gen first, that's why. Couldn't afford it.
Second gen. Ooh, that might be greedy. Maybe Ami has time to punish another mini base. Or maybe he goes all the way to the main. These Jackrabbits.
Oh no, he did get support.
Mini.
He did get support drone.
Oh, he did.
It's all of a sudden just finished. It looked like it was really far away when I was looking at it a minute ago. Anyway,
targeting the apex, I kind of hate it. It doesn't work. Thing is, it's not an even surface, so the game is a little bugged with that, sadly.
But Almi's not slowing down. He's just running right to the main. There's one turret that's already taken some damage too. But the Jackrabbits are going to be hard to deal with once they get back here.
Yeah, there's no counter to them here. They took out the choppers, which were going to be the problem anyway. No more of that.
Almi didn't lose anything on that mini either, so he is ahead of the game. He bought that double minis as well.
Yeah,
won't kill the gen.
So quick.
There's an engineer in here.
Huh. Even the engineer's getting focused down by the rabbits. Insane.
So many of them. A lot of them have redline. I mean, he does have a leader point now. If he drops in the turrets, it'll be hard for him not to get that gen kill. Being at almost half health as it is.
Wait. He's getting a second apex on the mini base. Oh, he might go actually into a handful of banshees here. Just to counter the rabbits.
20 seconds off of Tech 2. Banshees could be it. But Rock is going straight for the main. This time, Almi building turrets. Surprising development here. There is going to be a drop turret, too. But Almi has two turrets. One's going to have anti-vehicle as well.
Yeah, the rabbits are actually pretty capable of dodging that, but once you stop to reset micro on the animation, yeah, it hits much more convincingly. Gonna have to use a beam there. Actually, only one Jackrabbit dies. That's awful. Yeah, that's it. Second turret.
Hunters are coming out, so it's gonna be more here. But the Jackrabbit's basically cut in half, but there's still quite a few of them. Hunter's doing everything it can. There's another Hunter coming in behind this. Engineer is gonna be huge here.
Oh, look, that completely stops the Jackrabbits from doing damage. Still a little bit
goes microing the best he can, auto-canceling.
Another Hunter.
Should be building another turret behind this, but I guess he can't afford it. There's the Banshees coming in, though.
Yeah, the Banshees are not counterable with rabbits. You get like 2 out and the Jackrabbits have to leave.
Now, Almirante gained pretty good map control from this. There's only a few Jackrabbits left on the map. Once he pushes out from his main, he needs to scout out the Expo because he's an up a double mini. He's way ahead in that game. No one's got any minis or nodes yet.
He saved the Banshee! Such good micro from Ami there. Wiggling it a little bit, just gently enough, so that it still shoots.
And gets it in range of the engineer, too. Gets some heal.
Well done. Now for Rock, we're still in tier 1. He's starting to pump a handful of Marines, which are actually going to be a nice transition. Both Banshees countered, and Hunters countered, and Engineers countered. Problem is, they're not really that good at building damage, so maybe he's hoping to take some
Almirante can
notes.
take the Banshees and just run to the main and finish off that gen if he wanted.
Oh yeah. No doubt he has the
That's what I would
drop
suggest.
available.
He does now, yeah. He just got a leader point. He's holding on to it. He doesn't have the population for it yet, but he's sending cannon fodder at the main right now. Try to get rid of some.
Kind of surprised Ami didn't go for the expo yet, but having the 2 double minis, I kind of get it. It's not that urgent right now. Also,
So yeah, Rock is still in Tech 1, and he will be in Tech 1 for quite a while, because he's not upgrading his base. Oh, never mind. There it is. I was like, I hate that little glitch where sometimes you don't see the progress of something being upgraded, so you can't see.
Yeah, for sure. Well, drop fights drop in this one. Free Flame Hogs working on the Grunt Riders. Generator is getting fairly low, but I'm not sure it's actually going to be destroyed. All that Rock needs at the... Oh my god, the methane. Completely changing everything. Yikes.
That gen pickoff's really big.
Methane Wagon goes boom. Still 2 Hunters left. You wouldn't want to chase that.
He's slowly building up the front goblins at his main. Coming in to reinforce this.
Okay, good pick off on the Hunter. Rock now with 3 power nodes working on number 4. He has a bunch of Banshees. Surprisingly kept making
He saves
them.
that Hunter. Had a black bar Hunter, gets engineers on it last second, save it. Done a big deal. His Marines end up getting picked off too. He is going shield gen. Is Rock sitting at another leader point? No, he's not. Okay. Got to be careful against Kinsano, obviously. You don't want to get Inferno'd. This all ball army or Almi has is getting bigger and bigger because he's getting the Grunt Goblins. Got 3 of them. Just got Grunt Hustle too. Is he gonna save that base?
Getting there.
He might save that mini.
Not that far away now. Oh, the Hunter is low. With the Marines being
It's
a
the
major
engineers
threat.
that do they get there in time. Banshees need to finish off the Flame Hogs though. Oh, not in time.
Yeah,
I don't know
nice
why he was
takedown.
just sitting there. Could have easily saved that, I think. He just stopped.
Yeah, the NGs also weren't going at full speed. Like, the formation slows them down a lot here. High torque joint is coming in, so Kinsano will be a lot faster from that.
Definitely, but against Banshees, obviously, you can't fire up at all, so if you just put a couple
Yeah.
Banshees on it, that thing will eventually die.
I'm hitting
Banshee
minis
coming out.
ditto.
That's a shield. Wish he'd separate these Banshees from the army.
Yeah, kinda agree. He is shielding himself, getting a 3rd power extractor on the main. There's no production at all back home, which is a
He
little
also has
risky.
a random Grunt Goblin sitting next to a garrison near the hero. Like, he could have... It's got its Tech 2 upgrade. It's not like it has no damage. I don't know why he's just sitting there.
Rock now also opting into a handful of Nightingales. Got 4 already. What's the deal with that?
So Almi has grunts from above too now, so anything he loses, it's gonna have a big drop. And on this, I don't know if this expo is ready for that drop. Not with all the grunt goblins here. Does have an anti-air turret though?
More hogs, and the drop turret should be more than enough to hold here. Bear in mind, guys, the warthogs technically shouldn't be countering air, right? But the flame hogs are a little different. They have this anti-air missile on them, shoots at the same time as the flame mortars.
Have to make it fair since somehow they shoot above.
Alright, immediate vulture starting up as he reaches tier 3. Separates the hero still. That's a lot of Nightingale still. I'm seriously surprised that he just went that hard on that.
I don't think Almirante should push into this.
Yeah, with what? There's nothing here.
He's trying to waste pop so he can do big drop, but you don't want to lose so much to where you can't push here anymore.
That's just engineers, and the anti-air turret is absolutely wrecking him. Doesn't want them anymore?
I don't think that's it. I think there's the drop. I mean, he is losing some of these Nightingales. There's going to be the beam to hit them.
Yeah, that hurts.
Vulture hit that too. The problem is he lost every engineer.
Yeah, that's also expensive, and now the Vulture, the Kinsano hero, the Warthogs, they'll be able to defend this. Look at that. Flame ball right in the middle of everything. Goblin goes poof. And yeah, Ami has to leave. Might get Vulture missiled actually. Well, no, Rock's not doing it. He's just happy with the normal attacks. Fair enough, it does the job. Warthog might go down, but a small price to pay in return for what he's
pull
getting.
His army out. He can definitely save it. I don't know if he should stay here. Although Rock is kind of pushing across the map, so maybe he wants to trade. Almi does have a base with turrets on his main. He really should go Cloak Gen, I think. Because one thing about Kinsano is Kinsano has a bunch of drops. Kinsano's the only one that does not have, there's the Cloak Gen, does not have the ability to drop in a unit with Detect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit awkward, so you always have to keep an eye
Inferno
on
drops
that.
the shield immediately.
Don't shoot me isn't going to stop the damage. It just allows the vultures to come in. Oh my god.
Just buying Almi time to get something back there. He's going to have one Reaver.
Shield Gen instantly drops, and the normal attacks on the vultures will be more than enough to handle the one Reaver. So I have to keep that at max range. He's just going to tap out. Dude, Rock's strong today.
Almi blew his load on that Expo.
Very much so. We had fire. Now it's time to put things on ice. Rockgeneration's playing Serena.
In an attempt to counter Serena, Almirante is going to go with Atriox this time.
Well, we had the usual scuffle over the middle. Grunt suffering a little damage. Marines happily chilling in the garrison at full health. He's going to take the mini. Whereas Rock is hurrying up with the power node capture. Garrison helping the Marines stay safe. It's going to be a fast ice cream truck.
Yep. Having that quick node will help a lot too.
Same with sharing the power in the middle.
Almirante will have that middle node, or middle mini. Looks like he's going for his node right now.
More minis. Bison's on the way. Can that one single leftover Marine actually kill the Sentinel? Oh no. Kill a star, so maybe. But yeah, it looks like it's Ami with the triple mini base beginning. Very nice.
Pretty important just because of the ability to pump out choppers to ram down that bison.
Oh no, the Sentinel beat the Marine. Rock's coming back to fix it. It's fine. There's a little bit of blue left at home. I hope he picks that up with that fresh Marine right now. Oh no.
Quite a bit of blue, actually. He has both bundles.
Yeah, it's valuable to pick him up. Actually, even by the mini bases, he's got some leftovers. This might actually not work out so well with the jump pack brutes and the Atriox is chosen coming out. That's actually a really good set of counters to the Bison, especially if it deploys.
Airing out a node first is going to push this chosen pretty far into getting Tech 1, or Vet 1 already. Before there's even an engagement. But the Bison just parks its butt right on top of the base. Actually, that was a lot of damage to those cryo troopers there on the mini. Unfortunately for Rock, the Chosen's range is just slightly more than the circle of the aura. So the Chosen could stand outside of it and not take any freeze rate. He didn't even moved up.
He just stepped
closer. He's not taking
closer.
shots now, but he's already at half health almost.
Yep, and these brutes are helping on top of everything. I think the Chosen will barely lose his shields and the Bison is already dead. Not a great start for Rock, I have to say.
Definitely not. One more shot. Now there's really nothing to take care of this Chosen either.
Nope. Nope, the Cryo Troopers aren't particularly good at this. If there were a handful of snipers, I would say fine. But there aren't.
Snipers are coming in now. He's getting built on the minis. There are quite a few units here for Rock, but like you said, there's not really much he can do without snipers. There's one now. So he's got to be careful with that Chosen.
Oh.
Brutes are going to come in and stun the army. Mines, too. Ami needs to just stand and fight.
Yeah, Mines delete one Grand Squad, but it looks like Ami's more than happy to take this kind of fight. Sniper coming in.
Ami did an early bulwark to heal up some of his units to keep the numbers up, but unless he deals with the sniper, the Chosen's gonna die. The wiggling of the sniper,
he dodges the shot, and the cryos put the man himself on ice. Did this Rock back in this?
Does not have a war council either.
He's just pumping mad amounts of cryo. No more Bison. No more ice cream. Spooky mines there, but the snipers should be able to take care of this.
You don't want to fight around them though, because the mines just keep that aura there. You can see that cryo trooper just eating that. Some of the mines that actually do some extra damage after they get blown up. I wouldn't be surprised if Almirante does a couple suicide runs here. Would be really strong. But it doesn't look like he is.
The main thing he needs
couple more
right
jumps
now.
coming in though.
I'll say these brutes aren't that solid against the snipers, but yeah, the choppers sure are.
Chosen is back on the field, so he will have some reinforcements and that coming in.
Rocket 75 population. Ring grenades are getting upgraded. And he just got rid of 2 of the mines. Alright, Chosen
Cannot afford to lose his Chosen again.
Can
A lot of
fight.
red bar units there in that army.
Oh my god, they're pushing
78
him away.
population. 78 population to 32 right now in Rock's favor.
Can no longer take the high ground with the 2 snipers in the garrison. That's too much. And there's more snipers than that too. Marines have their grenades finally. Oh, the mines land and actually trap a handful of the units, but there's the snipers. They'll take care of it. I think Rock might have finally done it. He can take over the middle. Army forced into tier 2 and Rangers and the like. But that can be still stopped fairly easily.
Yeah, well, he's also... The fact that he's in Tech 2, Rock isn't close. He's pumping a Marine, and he's only got 400 plowers, so...
Yep.
We'll see how these numbers get up. But also, the biggest thing about having Tech 2 is having the health bar on that Chosen, being able to withstand some of the sniper fire for a much longer. He already has Scorch rounds, so now he's able to push.
Yeah, finally can get into this a little bit. I don't think Rock will be able to take away the power node just yet. It's also a Ranger to assist.
Oh man, you need to stand and fight there. Oh, he's waiting, getting back to the suicide ground. That's smart. This army's just gonna get cleaned. That even takes on the sniper with the Sui.
Oh, but
there's the good turret drop plus the mines. Oh no.
That was pretty good.
Oh, you
Forcing
actually
down the health. He's gonna stand through this? He's definitely gonna lose the Chosen.
Yeah, I don't think he has a choice. He's gonna get vet off this. He's gonna increase its armor a little bit. It all depends on if this drop tower... I was gonna say, if that drop tower didn't last so long, he would have lived.
Wow.
Yep, there it is. It wasn't actually that long. And you almost lived that out.
That ended up being much closer than I expected. More Rangers coming in as well. I'm not sure if that sniper can take them both out. Probably not. Even with the help from the garrison.
Big thing is not allowing this point to get captured from him. Put it on ice. That'd be a bad thing. But Ranger and the garrison should live these grenades, because you got 2 on 1 heart. There we go.
More and more elites being made. Thing is, though, we're walking up to that 10-minute mark, and Rockgen must be very close to his 5th point. It's just a matter of getting a handful of extra pads out and actually dropping in the big drop, which can solo the Chosen definitely, but maybe even one of these expos can be bullied, or maybe
would have
just
loved
drops
to
the
see teleport out of Almi here.
Yeah, instead
so
of
you don't get that Chosen caught, because it's very easy to gain veterancy on this in this matchup. If the way that Rock is playing, obviously we saw him get vet 1 super fast.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can farm the veterancy, a vet-free Chosen is not something you want to play with.
Obviously outranging the Bison by a mile.
Mm-hmm.
He can pretty much walk up and take these snipers.
Yeah.
In the garrison. He thinks exactly what he's going to do. You can see the garage now, so he's going to have to get some vehicles going here soon, plus some shrouds.
Oh, Dark Skies is in for Army. So we got 3 boys in the squad now. Once again,
Warthog's coming out of this garage.
Yeah, this is a tough situation for the Bison to be in, because she can shoot back at the Chosen, and even with the Warthog support, there's an engineer here, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, now that Rock sees the Hogs, he's going to be able to build some Hunters, which will put more damage into this army.
Oh, there's a Nightingale. That changes everything.
Does lose this this mini quickly, so this is gonna stifle the push a little bit. The pump of Rock. He has 1 garage, but single pumping Warthogs isn't gonna be too effective here.
Oh, Bulwark comes in to stop the shattering of the Chosen.
Now that there's 2 Hunters here, I think he could just live, because how is he gonna take out the Engineers? There's 3 of them now. There's the big drop.
Maybe like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 tanks are definitely a tough cookie to crack.
Needs to put the Hunter in the garrison with the Chosen.
Agreed. Hard to do when it's frozen though, and there's the shatter. Now the Chosen's gonna be next to be shattered, but meanwhile, it looks like the ice cream truck is healing up pretty good. No doubt, it's gonna be quick to chill the Chosen again. Wow. Another mine detonates, and there he
Y
goes.
ability. I don't know if there's enough damage here. He is sitting in the... Oh, why would you beam that? Kill the... I mean, you'll kill a tank, sure, but could have killed the Bison.
Is he feeling confident enough that he can do that anyway? I'm having my doubts.
No, the reason is because he's sitting in those mines that left the infusion underneath him. It's the only reason why.
Okay.
He does barely take it out.
Wow.
There wasn't left here.
Imagine if the freeze comes through. It was really just a matter of the Frost Raven targeting the ground units. If that had been different, and this Bison stays alive.
He's got a couple grunts in here. They actually finished off a Nightingale. Red bar Nightingale.
Yeah, very good. There's another Nightingale now, so the tank's gonna stay alive this time. But there's 2 hunters. If they garrison themselves, then they're in a good spot. Maybe they can even chase.
Yeah, I think at this point you can chase. It's the only damage here, and you can stun it with the Brute.
Yeah, there it is.
One more shot.
No heal.
Oh, just out of range, but...
Great smoke, actually. So buying himself some time.
Back again. I don't
Turret.
see it. Okay, Chosen's being built on the Expo. He's actually building... Finally upgrading that Expo. But now that he has the double mini in the middle, he'll be able to repop from much closer. Yeah, Almirante, you need to back up. Just take the middle of the map. Take the high ground. Garrisons are much more effective for Atriox.
For the chat, the command for the Showmatch page is not !bracket, it's !Showmatch. And we'll be updating it after this match.
You even have it in the title. Imagine that.
Imagine. Right, 5 hunters. That's a really good number to play against tier 2 vehicles, that's for sure. Rock's gonna have to rely a lot on turret turtling again. Trying to get a third base.
He's getting a 3rd gen now, so he'll be able to pump into Tech 3, which is going to be pretty important there for Chosen. Rock is trying to get it out of their Expo, but Almi spots it. He's going to put 1 Brood over there and just going to slap the shit out of it.
3rd gen coming up for Ami as well on the Expo. All makes sense. We have 5 minutes piece, I guess.
Yep. This should only favor Atriox, but...
Agreed.
Especially with him taking map control, killing some minis here. Making it even harder for Rock to move around.
Yeah, Serena has some pretty good late game, but... Yeah, Atriox has invulnerabilities all over the place.
I mean, the Chosen could just shoot that Expo from the middle without having to worry. The Chosen's range on a small map like this is insane.
Yeah, and then you get the Shroud and you shut down all the shots from the Bison as well. It's tough. Air upgrade coming in for Rock though. Is he gonna go into Hornets?
A lot of hunters. I mean, he's not going to be able to go vehicles anymore if these amount of hunters.
Chosen does have trouble hitting air as well. So maybe this is the play.
Tech 3 now, where Rock is not. Or Almi is not. Almi's rallying his whole units over here with almost no base damage. Just giving up the middle. I don't agree with this. I mean, he wants to guarantee that he kills that base, but...
Yeah, he's very far away now. And the hunters are kind of idling in the middle. Definitely gonna lose the mini base now.
Yeah, he can't push him with those hunters, else they'll die until he brings the engineers back. He does get this base kill, so I guess it's good in that sense, but he's gonna have to quickly turn around. He'll lose his own third expo.
Judge,
but Rock's
jury,
in a better position to hit the next.
and executioner. They're here. Chosen's far from home. Rock's trying to save the Gale. Can he do it? Nope.
Oh, he needs to leave a unit here and keep the base, but Chosen needs to get the heck back.
As soon as possible. It's a long walk.
Almi is going tech 3 now, 12 seconds out, so this Chosen should be a lot stronger here in a little bit.
Yo, someone finished that base. It was so low. No. Rock's letting him have it.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't attack that base. Now this part can hurt if Rock gains middle control with that Bison there. Really hard to push into, and you can just siege from there. Vultures obviously are still an option, but it's not even, if the Vultures fail, it's not even that big a deal if he keeps middle control like that.
Okay, so the Hornets were just an intermediary unit. They're not going to be made anymore. Vultures are trying to nuke this down, but Ami's using his bulwark. That opens up the whole freeze brigade.
Yeah, I don't think that was necessary. He didn't need the... He does have rifle barrow now, but he didn't need to use the bulwark to save it. He NG swarmed it. Or NG shielded it. But let's take out a couple units there as they backed away. A tank and a Wolverine. Base is getting healed. NG shields. Reavers are going to be here too, so these vultures do not want to stay. Also, there's a lot of hunters, so the Bison's not safe either. Yeah, sure, the army will probably freeze a little bit, but I don't know. If he dying breaths this army, he can sit here a while.
Which is exactly what he's gonna do. Phoenix missile away. Oh god!
Yep.
The jump does make the Reavers clump up, so you gotta be really careful with jumping in against Vulture missiles.
Yeah, but he does kill a lot of Nightingales. Kills all of them.
That said, he's losing the engineers, he's losing hunters, and there's more vultures here. And there's a big drop. Oh my. Heard some shattering sounds.
He actually countered it with Unbreakable, surprisingly. I don't understand why he's not using the garrison. Just put them in there. There you go. Not the brute, though. The only unit you didn't want to put in the garrison.
It's the wrong choice. Here's the heal. Ooh. Vulture nuke going down
Bison
on the Chosen.
should still die.
I agree. Killing the brutes for now. 2 hunters left. Locking
Actually, with
down
another
again.
vulture coming in, he'll probably Y ability the Chosen. Oh my god, the Chosen switched targeting. This game.
That is
Might
very
still kill
unlucky.
it because it's gonna have dying breath.
Oh my god!
That's it.
Freeze!
Dying breath OP.
Too late. Too
But
late
he did
with the
lose his
freeze.
expo as a counter.
Oh my. Ami does not have a lot left. He's got shields and 40 pop and a dream. These vultures going for the counter. Rock has 6 of them on the map right now. 100 population.
So he's actually trying to go cloak gen on the main, which would work because there's no Nightingale here, but the vultures are already here.
Yeah, it's an easy spot. He's gonna shoot it, right? Yeah.
And shoot the base, but it doesn't look like he's gonna shoot the, oh, it's gonna hit splash. I guess he did target it once.
Still gets the pad, very nice. And
That's
Ami is
another-
dead again!
Resign!
Dude, Rock's up 3-0, just 2 more wins for him. UNSC OP confirmed? Wow, we're missing a lot in this one. I'm sorry for the late start. Ami is already bullying Rockgeneration in the very early game with his grunts. That's tough. Rock has no escape.
It's pretty devastating. It's already, what, 4 grunts to... I don't know how many units he's already killed. Runs into the mines, too.
And he just keeps going, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, that's tough. Rockgeneration is playing as Cutter in this one.
Almirante going Anders, or Arbiter, sorry, the other one, A1. But he sent his starting units directly to the other side of the map to harass the Marines, and that's been going on since the very beginning. He's already killed several Marines. He's got to kill another one.
Which hurts a lot.
Or, no, he runs away from it.
Yeah, after you're happy with your results, you just take all your grunts, you gather resources, you pick up mini bases, and the UNSC player just can't keep up with your income.
You will end up killing them. Oh, okay. There it goes. There was one Marine, Black Bar Marine, that got through.
And another one bites the dust. That said, game's far from over. Pretty easy to make a comeback happen with some good drops, but it's Arbiter. The longer the game goes, the better for Arby, and it looks like Ami is going to be the one with 4 mini bases to 2. Rock working on snipers currently, which will help against mines as well as the grunts very well. But then Ami with the 4 mini bases, he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ghosts. Alright, Whitey, go watch Yoda then. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. No one's forcing you to watch, you know? No one's forcing you. we're doing our best. There was a little production mishap, obviously. That's not how it normally goes.
The reason why you don't do it beforehand, like he mentioned, you don't run the intros, because what happens is all of a sudden they don't start, and then you ran the intro, and we're still waiting in lobby when you get back, which happens more often than this.
Yeah, or you have the player view on while you switch the leaders on, and then they just snap the camera around and it looks horrible to the viewer. You can't follow. Anyway, we got the enforcers getting pumped out from the opposite side mini base.
But Rock is really putting damage into this extractor, which Almi cannot afford to lose if he's pumping ghosts, and he does not have ghost shielding yet. Takes down 1 Marine from this.
Yeah, this is a pretty good start for Almi still. Holding on fairly easily, but there is the ODST drop to consider later down the line. But it does look like there's enough ghosts here to even worry about that. Probably won't be that much of an issue. Rock has to come up with something more clever. Spartan mine combos, something like that could maybe clean things up for him. He's doing a good job with the mini base on the other side, so maybe he'll get that back. Got the back power extractor as well for Ami. And now all of a sudden the ghost numbers don't look that scary anymore against this many Marines and the Spartan. So good job bouncing back by Rockgen. He's got a second generator going. I actually really like that he's sorting out his core army and economy first, and only then worrying about ODST drops and the like. Can now take some power nodes. As for Ami, he's got a raid camp in the main base, which allows him to make suicide grunts. Those are going to be a fantastic counter against the Marines. Maybe he'll take an engagement with this fleet of ghosts. But he's gotta be careful. You never know
He's
if
got
Rock
suicide
has
grants
mines.
coming in behind, so he's kind of waiting for them to get close. We'll probably deny this node. He does. He needs to take... Okay, he does have that one. So it is 1-1. Rock trying to sneak an Expo on his side of the map. Get that thing up, but I don't think he has any way of defending it if Army does see it scouted. It's a suicide grunt just sitting here waiting.
Oh, Spartan might be
Spartan
caught
is in
stasis.
danger.
ODST's looking to save him
Yeah.
though. Can he get the slam at the same time? No, doesn't go for it.
I don't think you want to slam. You get it killed instantly. I think he just wanted to keep it alive. But one turret, I don't think one turret's enough to save this guy. There's the slam, but the suicide's gonna come in behind him and
Yeah, not
doesn't
even
even
gonna
need
need
it.
that. Cleans up the Marines instead, and the Ghosts are going to town on the ODST now.
More and more units fall. You gotta watch out for the ODST mine there. Gonna end up backing away. Probably a good idea. It's getting pretty close to Forcer drop.
Yeah, that's gonna be scary as well. Cleaning up the back mini bases, not even gonna require that to be honest. So Ami could just recapture all these power nodes, which he's working on. He's got an Expo on the way. He's tier 2. He's getting the Arbiter. The Enforcer drop could be just a tool to get rid of Rockgen's Expo.
Yeah, but he's got to scout it first. He has the other Expo scouted. Rock, he has 2 of his own, so he knows that the only base Rock can have is the only one he doesn't have vision on. At this point, you got to assume that your opponent has an Expo, and you have 2 of them yourself. But even just taking these minis out is a pretty big deal. Also has the Arbiter on the field now. He's getting it upgraded as well.
Yeah, all the stars have aligned for Almy for sure. He's actually Enforcer dropping the main. There's gonna be a Cyclops drop? I don't know about that.
I mean, there's really no way to counter these Enforcers right now. Yeah, he probably could have gone Archer Missile or whatever it is. But losing both these gens is just...
Yeah, that's unacceptable tier damage. I'm not sure Rock can ever financially recover from this. This is brutal.
Let's see, how is his power looking? It's sitting at 111, 112. Only income he has is just the node. Or 611, 612 is what it was.
Yeah,
now the Enforcer can just go
nodes,
behind the base and hit the mini.
making a double generator. But even with that, upgrading both, you'll be on 0 power, man.
He just got the upgraded on the Arbiter, too.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Spartan should have a slam available.
Yeah, but it's a Tech 2 Arbiter against a Tech 1 Spartan.
Yeah, you don't want to play with that. Even with the Marine supporting. Maybe with ODST drop supporting, that's... Oh, he misses. No.
Misses.
The predictive cast. It didn't work. He's a Zealot. Oh. Good point, Fantasy.
Even E-capped one of the nodes. It's down to 1 node here for Rock. Obviously, rebuilds 1 gen he's got. But the second one is Expo, so he's back up to 2 upgraded gens now.
Yeah, and the triple Enforcer's still alive, Kaboom. They're being bullies in the back.
I mean, Rock is so far from Tech 2.
Oh, yeah.
Almost never get there.
It's a good thing he doesn't need Tech 2 to have Tech 2 units and Tech 3 units. We can just keep dropping.
Cutter.
This is all
but now, Almi's like, alright, well, you gotta be at this base. Division on the only other Expo, so he's finally gonna move in.
And surprise, surprise, that's where he is. The triple turret, however, is enough to keep Arbiter at bay for now. But still, Rock respects everything and comes back to deal with stuff. Now killing some leftover sentinels.
Yeah, these
sure
units
not
will
to lose
100% die. It's just about what do you get done between now and then. Rock is on 5th point now. He just cannot afford Big Drop quite yet. It's actually not that far away from Big Drop
Yeah,
if he just
very
wants to
close.
stay on Tech 1.
Seems
So
totally
backing
doable
away
that
Almir-
ODST is gonna look for a spot, and Ami doesn't really have that many slotted buildings on the new bases yet. So maybe this is a good place to... Oh,
Oh, he spots the Arbiter before he gets away.
The preemptive mines! Oh my god! He runs
Oh,
right
what
over it. Okay,
There's
Rocket's
the big
had
drop.
enough.
He's probably Almi's probably thinking, how the hell do you afford that? I don't think he knows that Rock doesn't have like so far from Tech 2.
Yeah, Rock seems particularly financially educated. He knows how to invest. Ami just puzzled. That Rock goes. No more rat race for me. Taking out Almirante's economy first. And
Almirante did do an enforcer
Expos.
drop on the other side. He needs to kill that anti-infantry turret.
Working on it. That's quite a bit of enforcers there, actually. And he gets that, but 2 more take its place. It's a Hydra turret.
But I mean, Almirante's main is going down.
Yes, that's the problem.
Rock was able to win this game without even getting to Tech 2, 2 at all. So I don't think Ami's going to be able to keep this up.
Boom.
Well, Ami does have a gen on his back mini. He still has the 2 Expos. They are upgraded.
Oh my god. Dude, no Tech 2. I'm getting used to just seeing 5 ODSTs at the 13-minute mark. That's pretty solid, keeping them all alive and going.
He actually might kill the Spartan, which would be pretty big. Yeah, good stasis. Now just kill the Spartan.
He's so low. Oh, but here comes the damage.
Close
Donut.
air. 3 turrets here. Not going to be quite enough to keep this alive, I don't think.
So much for the turret and the sensor towers, and then, yeah, the base itself is next. It's a lot of units left over. Spartan goes in the tank as he should. Safest place to be right now. Oh my god, Ami actually is in serious trouble. He has a handful of suicide grunts, and that's about it. You know, Rock is probably like ready to go with another ODSC drop right after he loses some units.
Yeah, I'm kind of not happy
crazy.
with Rock. He went Tech 2. That's not fair.
Oh,
You can't win with Tech.
that's cheating.
You can't get Tech 2 in this game. You went with Tech 1.
He's got 4 power nodes. He's taking Avi's main. This is a madman. Oh my god. Avi resigns.
That's insane.
What? Rock is up 4-0 after that disaster start? Get out. No way. Nobody can stop this guy. Rockgeneration is the UNSC savior. He's got Forge now in the blue.
And Almirante back up against the wall, deciding to go with Colony.
Well, if anything can bring this back, it's got to be Colony. Very solid leader against Forge in general, but the mobility of Forge with the mini bases all around could become a problem still. We'll see how it goes. The initial chopper not able to snag the Jackrabbit, and now the Marine pushing it away. So not going Ami's way either. That said, Rock playing very standard, just looking for that mini base advantage. Ami getting the power extractor upgraded first, it would seem. Loses the chopper to the Jackrabbit Marine combo. Wow.
Pretty good start there for Rock.
Yeah, for sure. Relikvia says that this is the first time watching on Twitch, but has been on YouTube this whole time. welcome. We are actually doing almost all of our content live, so this is where you can interact with us better. Of course, the YouTube quality is higher. Trade-offs. Any pizza today? Last night. Probably not today.
Yeah, mine was 2 nights ago. It's not today for me either. I'm having just peanut butter for lunch.
Forger's Warthog coming out for Rock, and he's got the 3 minis, but so does Almi. So pretty even beginnings. Bunch of Marines gonna be made, and Grunts as well. No doubt, both want to fight for power nodes. Hunter Captain will be on the field as well shortly, and skits being made, of course. Pretty standard early game of barracks getting added, so if there's snipers in this one, it's actually a tough one to deal with for Capitano. It's very slow, you can kite him so easily. Just takes a little micro.
Now, the later this game goes on, this swings very heavily into Colony's favor. As long as you have at least one expo, there just comes a point where Forge can no longer really do anything effective, even with Vultures, because of the symbioted Reavers. So this is something that to keep in mind going into this, that Rock's going to likely need to win in the first, like, 10 minutes or so, in my opinion. Or just keep Almi off on Expo. That works too.
A good start with that ammo round to this fight. Rock just evaporates everything that Almi had. The Capitano, the only bastion that keeps the man at bay.
I don't love the Chosen, or the Hunter Captain here on this map specifically. Big map.
Yeah, not that impressive in tier 1, but if you can catch this Forge Hog, that's actually pretty good, but taunts after the mid-water.
Yeah. How far did it go, though? Didn't go very far.
It almost looks chaseable. Almost.
Now he's got Goliaths here with skits on him. That's gonna be able to push now.
Yeah, it's a little spooky.
He's actually gonna back up.
With Rock having the higher ground with the sniper on it, I kind of get it. The retreat, I think, is necessary.
Yeah. You can get some rams off with the Goliath. He's gonna hit this sniper. Sniper goes down. Hunter Captain has his shield back, so he can fight again. I don't think that was way too early of a heal. You save that for Hunter Captain only. Yeah, you swing this a little bit in your favor, but you still lose your Goliath anyways. I don't think this heal changed anything. Only thing is, he's not getting any veteran C because he's moving. So.
Yeah, that as well. So it's just a resource war, really. Friends going in pretty deep. That's dead skits right there. A drop here? Gotta say that's a bit surprising. Chopper count.
I don't think so, because now he can move up the Goliaths and ram it if he wanted to. Didn't he taunt that Hunter Captain or that Forge Hog? Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, but he moved out again. Sniper's down.
He moved very far.
Another sniper, maybe gonna be able to take the garrison. Yeah, that's a tough position to push.
Yeah. All in all, this still does favor Colony. Gets himself further and further. The reason why this matchup really swings in Colony's favor is because the dev host gives you everything you need to deal with Forge.
Yeah.
The 2 vet hunters, the vet 2 reaver. Like, the hunters deal with the any vehicles, and obviously Forge Hog. The reavers, you just put a skitter on them and they can clean up vultures like nobody's business.
He's stuck? But yeah, I agree with what you said. Honestly, the Grizzlies don't quite have that kind of impact. So Forge just has to get ahead and stay ahead. And put away the game before things get too crazy. Which is possible, of course. But you don't mess with this matchup for sure.
Almi is going Tech 2 already pre-building a War Council to upgrade that hero. He can probably win this. taking the high ground as long as he has a couple choppers coming in, which looks like he is. Even with the 2 snipers there, now he might actually start gaining some veterancy because he's standing still. There goes 1 sniper.
Yeah, really good work with the choppers. Good micro, pulling back to the hurt one after getting the pickoffs. Marines are gonna cover for the snipers for now, so gotta be careful. Ah! Yeah, probably no more kills for now because the Fortrog is back. Warpster says he needs a coach. Kaboom, do you do coaching?
Only for colony specifically.
Well, there's the option.
When you have tens of thousands of hours into one leader, it's a little different.
Scatterbomb on just a hero. He really wants it dead.
He does get the upgrade, but it might be a little too late.
Oh,
he teleports out very well.
So
Very well
good. Is that gonna be enough though? Because this entire army is chasing the Fortrog separately, actually. Might be able to get there. There's no shield, there's no other healing methods.
He needs to ram that hog and slow it down. Nice.
Ooh,
Get the shield
is that
up
enough?
on this hero.
Shields. There we go. The health will be leached back anyway from attacking. There you go. There's your
Goliaths are
healing.
coming in. That's his only form of units, actually. There's a Marauder here, but
Oh, Goliaths somewhere. I heard them.
heavy metal snipers.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is epic. It worked.
Yeah, again, the Almi no turret, it actually like upsets me how much this would change this right now.
It's a
You have
huge
a
problem.
weakened Fortrog.
And does he have a Kodiak drop to follow up? Ami has
He does,
no
the game's
units. Oh man. Is this it, Kaboom? I'm
Putting
not
a
sure.
sentry tower there.
So that
This
you
is
can
not
see
how,
better.
by the way, this is not how you use the Goliath. He was using Goliath drop. If you're gonna do this, you might as well just go Hunter Brand and put a hole in the army. Even with heavy metal, you still put a lot of damage into it.
Oh god, the Kodiaks are here.
Yep.
Rock's gonna tear this
In
base
this
up.
matchup, that is the hardest thing to deal with, is that Kodiak drop. And Almi doesn't handle it well.
No, in fact, he's completely dead. Rockgeneration takes the show match to $40 and all the glory associated with being the UNSC Messiah. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.